spent with me, this will be a game changer for you. Mute all of you, please. Mute all of you. Let me just quickly read out some of you who I know. I see Joe, Amit, Crystal. Hi, Rhea. Okay, Rheyansh is the name. Prabhu, Payal, Nipin, Vikas,
Piyush, do you want
Preeti.
to record?
Okay, I want some of you to raise your hands because, okay, wait, it's already 100 people. So before people start complaining, I have to sort this out. Give me stop live streaming. Okay, it's already live streaming. Mute your mics, folks. Mute your mics. Mute your mics.
Piyush, do you need to record?
Wait. I'll mute everyone. Don't worry. And I am sharing the link as well. Copy. I'm sharing it in Zoom, folks. Okay. What is the use of sharing it with you? Because you are already in Zoom. So if you are not taken in, join on YouTube. Okay. So I've shared the YouTube link as well.
It'll be a good idea if you could share it on the WhatsApp group as well.
I
If
did
one of
that. I
us,
did that.
yeah. Oh,
I did that. Okay. Unmute yourself. Okay, folks. Sorry that you won't be able to unmute yourself now. Silence is a little needed. And the second thing is that I have to record as well. Okay, a recording club. Okay, recording in progress. Let me quickly share the whiteboard with you all because this needs a little bit of mind clarity and then we will start on demonstrating. So before I start, all of you quickly tell me in the chat and I'll pick up some of the words from the chat. Don't draw on my whiteboard or else of course I have to stop. Maybe I stop. Okay. Um, all of you tell me in the chat box, what do you think? Um, what do you think? I started recording, right or not? Did I record? Did I press the record button? Pause the recording. Yeah, recording is happening. Okay. Tell me one thing. When you are posting on Instagram Reel, I'm not going in details that why do you need to do on Instagram Reels and all of those things. This is the need of the hour. But what do you think? Which reels are watched more? Like what are the criteria of making a good reel? Don't draw on my whiteboard, please. What do you think? Social emotional learning, funny. So somebody is saying it has to be funny. Okay. Short. Okay. Somebody is saying short. Somebody is saying animated. Okay. Inspirational. Somebody is saying, okay. Informing, catchy. Okay. What else? What else? Short and informative, meaningfully catchy, relatable story, authentic, um, entertainment, news, catchy. Yeah, so most of you are thinking nobody's saying algorithm. Nobody's saying algorithm because a lot of things goes on around algorithm and all that you have to be making the reel which is algorithm pro or something like that. Okay, park your answers here and now think about what kind of movies you like. When you watch movies, then what makes a movie famous? What makes a movie famous, folks? Write on the chat. Look at that. Now the answers are changing. Story, thriller, content, actors, screenplay, climax, relatable. Now observe the answers. How your answers are changing when you are thinking of Instagram reel and then you are thinking of a movie. Song, story, trailer, cast, item number, romantic comedy story. Are you seeing the change in your are you seeing the change in your answers? This is the biggest problem with why we are not successful in making Instagram stories, and because we understand Instagram story or Instagram reels in a very different way. If you ask me, there are only few things if you take care that will take your message across, which is the first is, I think Crystal answered it. She said she said authentic. My biggest word is honest, which means have those essential errors in your reels. Okay, folks, don't draw on the screen, otherwise it will disturb others. I'm expecting that all matured people have joined today. So don't worry, or I will allow you to draw and keep drawing for 1 hour and you will not learn anything. So don't draw. We are here to learn. Okay, so keep your, first of all, content honest And honesty means that you will have errors. The more perfect you will show, the more it will look like scripted. Understand that we are living in an AI world. Now, in AI world, if your reels will be sounding super perfect, then people will know that you are making it from AI. And as soon as you know that things are made from AI, they will not like it. So basically, no scripting. Even though we will be using scripting, but still it should look like it is not scripted. That means it should have those essential errors. And after tonight, when I tell you all those secrets, you will see that when you start observing all other reels, you will start that those are the reels which you also focus on, which have errors, which are selfies, mostly taken by selfies, which are basically documentation. Most of the reels, because most of you are coming from trainer and or maybe a coaching background, documentation. Documenting reels are, people watch documenting reels. What are documenting reels, folks? But people will have time and interest to see errors. Yes, yes, Anjana. People, because social media is a peeping platform. They don't want to see half of you are focusing. I'm telling you very honestly. Half of you are focusing on what colors of my curtain are and what is the house in which Piyush lives in. Because Piyush is in India right now, he is with family. How is he? Are you all focusing on all these? What are my door colors? Let me see how expensive Piyush's sofa is. Right? All of we are corrupted souls. We all see all these things. We all need to see the inside stories, which Piyush is not telling by his own, but let me peep into Piyush's story. Why Piyush is wearing the same cap every day? Something is wrong. Some maybe superstition, all those, all these are attraction points, which a marketer like me will utilize because you are getting hooked to those attraction points. Anyways, okay, I have to stop this screen. Um, so basically documenting, what do I mean by documenting? Documenting means that you can try to, when you record something which is happening naturally, people love to see, right? So this is the biggest point, honesty. Be honest in your reel making. What is the second biggest point? The second biggest point is storytelling. The second biggest point is storytelling. Now, how many of you are doing this? Tell me. Let's say you have gone to an event and you have clicked many pictures. And now what you are doing is, after clicking pictures, you are just posting all the pictures on social media. That's it. And you are writing in caption, had a great evening. And then you are expecting that people will be scrolling your, or shifting your photos and then checking out your photos. How many of you are doing this? Raise your hands. Give me a raise hand. Yes, most of us are doing that. But you know what is the game changer? Storytelling is the game changer, which means I'm giving you a rule here, and I'm giving this rule with a lot of responsibility. If you have an IQ, let's say X, if you have a X level of IQ, you understand? Intelligent quotient. On social media, you are in front of your screen with 1/3 of your IQ. Every one of us, including me, we have 1/3 IQ on social media, which means you want to change the content too quickly. You don't want to go beyond 5 seconds if you don't find value in 5 seconds. While if I am in person, if I'm sitting in front of you, I probably can sustain you for 1 hour, even if you are talking crap. But I cannot sustain your crap even for 3 seconds on social media. How many of you agree with this? Yes. So that is why your social media content should be made with this mindset that people are not here to listen to your, hey, hi, I am Prakash, and today I will be talking about you have lost 3 seconds. If your story has to start, your story has to start. This works this way. Absolutely no introduction, nothing. And see, this is the habit which I am generating. Most of the webinars or workshop you attend, that the trainer takes around 5 to 10 minutes in introducing himself and introducing what the weather is and all those. I will completely come to the point. And that's what the attitude has to be. Come to the point fast. And that too in a storytelling way. Now, what is the meaning of storytelling? What we'll be learning today is that even when you are sharing those pictures in a sequential manner, story tell it, which means try to narrate a story. How many of you are fans of cricket or, for example, any sports? How many of you are fans of sports? Any sport? Yes. Now, how many of you watch your sports with commentary off? Do you watch your sports with commentary off? And imagine if you are watching your sports with commentary off. And that is why commentators are so highly paid, because commentators bind what you are watching, even though you are watching, but because you are in front of the screen, you still need guidance. And that is why commentary binds things in a story. And that is why storytelling is so important. Today, we'll be learning specifically, I'm stopping my screen share, and these were the only 2 points: be honest and storytell. Can you all write on the chat here if you have understood what I'm talking here? What are the 2 points I'm discussing here? 2 points: honest and storytelling. Right, all of you. Honest and storytelling. That's it. No algorithm, nothing. If you are honest and if you are storytelling, you will see that your reel will do good. And today we will be learning how we can be honest and storytelling on our reels. Now, before I go ahead, I want to ask you, how many of you, first of all, by the way, this session, you have to thank people, all of who are attending the visual facilitation boot camp in Mumbai, by the way. If you don't know what it is, we are a community of visual facilitators. I am just an exception who also is a marketer. And that is why my heart goes to all the trainers and facilitators who are fabulous at their jobs, but they are bad marketers. You don't know how to market your content. And how many of you agree with this, that you are bad marketers? And don't worry, it is not a bad thing. You are doing fabulous work. You are so experienced, coming from 20 years of experience, but you don't know how to put your content in front of people because you don't know storytelling. And why you don't know, you are not to be blamed. You know why? Because you all are from your 35s and 40s, right? That means you were born in 1980s and probably 75. And in that era, nobody imagined that there will be a world where you will become the celebrity, where you will get an opportunity to present your content. Otherwise, there was only one opportunity where celebrities like movie stars would become movie stars because they got an opportunity to be in front of the screen. Now we all have the opportunity to be in front of the screen, but our schools didn't imagine that. And they never made us a storyteller. How many of you probably are parents and putting your kids in tuitions of storytelling tuitions, or maybe how to make real kind of tuitions? It is the necessity. It is the necessity of the hour that you know how to storytell things, right? And unfortunately or fortunately, you decide. But this is the era which we are living in which those 30-second storytelling is so important. And because we are developing a sense of this quick consumption of content, even if you are a manager or you are a trainer or you are an educator, you will not have 1 hour of time to convince people. You only have the first few minutes to convince people. That means if now also you don't have a skill of storytelling, and if you are boring people with a lot of blank introductions and all of those things, people will not like you. You have to come to the point in a storytelling way. Have you understood this? Have you understood this? So first of all, I want all of you to give thanks to the visual facilitation boot camp attendees, because this session actually was for them. And then I thought, let me put it open so everyone can learn. But what I want from all of people who are attending the Mumbai boot camp, that you will be attending the boot camp, and I know you will be taking a lot of photos and videos. I want you to make stories, which means today whatever I'll be teaching you, you will be making stories like that. You will be making reels during the program. All of you who are joining from the boot camp, write a yes in the chat box so I know. And I almost remember all your names. Sujata, yes. Anjana, nice. Kavita, nice. Mira, yes, I know that you are coming. Tapsi, nice, cool. All those boot campers, you will see this boot camp is not just about boot camp. I'll also just finish my so-called Gyan session with this note that, and it's a very bad example. You go to a party and you are wearing a very good suit. But even though you are wearing a very good suit, nobody sees what you are wearing inside, but still we are all wearing inner wears. It's a compulsion, right? It's a compulsion. The same thing, what I'm trying to do is this, that even though you are attending any event, going to any event, but learn how to make stories out of it. Learn to how to make project stories out of it. And that's why these Gen Zs know this a lot. All of you who have Gen Z kids, you are already jealous of them. That, oh my God, she makes those stories. She will go to a party and make it look like she is attending the Republic Day of the country. And I bloody shit, I attend so many parties and so many big things, and I do not even post one thing, and my reels will get only 2 likes. How many of you are thinking this right now as a parent? That God knows what these Gen Z people are. How come they create stories like this? Because they are by default, by their childhood, they are consuming this skill that they are observing, even though their schools are also not teaching this, but they are consuming this. We didn't consume this in our teenage age, or maybe when we were kids. And that's why as adults, somebody like Curious Piyush has to teach you. Understood? Understood this? Okay. Now, without wasting your time, I will completely demonstrate. I am not a lecturer. I do not like lecturing. So I will demonstrate it to you, and then I will expect that you will also make a story right now with me. Before that, because I want to see your stories as well, all of you please join this WhatsApp group, because that's where I will be seeing your reels today. So join this WhatsApp group, please. I have shared it in the Zoom. For all those who are joining on YouTube, it's VisualThinkingSchool.eu/WA. Please be on that WhatsApp group so that I can see what you will be making today. You will actually be making it today. Okay. So now see the process, what I'm doing here. And I hope you will be able to appreciate the process. The bottom line is I never take more than 10 minutes to make a reel. If you are making a reel more than 10 minutes, you are wasting your life. And even then, if you are not selling anything, if you are on Instagram just to make reels and consume reels without selling anything, trust me, you are wasting your life. Now, you don't even need to trust me. You know that you are wasting your life if you are not making money out of your social media, right? So your content should only take 10 minutes. And that 10 minutes is that content which will be so honest and very quick, and you will see how people will like it. I'll show you some examples as well. Now, let me show you one of the examples of, in fact, let me share my screen and then show you, and then we will proceed. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen here, and I am going to, let's say, Instagram. I have already opened this. Now watch this, and this is my niece. We were doing these fun things couple of days back. So Radhika Doodles, and check this story. So check this story, folks. I'm sharing the link with you all. So for example, copy link, and I'm sharing it in your Zoom chat. Check this reel. And one more I'll be sharing with you, where she was making a bag. Let me quickly check that story. Yeah, this one. Now, she is a Gen Z, but trust me, she also suffers with perfectionist attitude. That, oh my God, what are you asking? How do I shoot this? How do I do that? And check this link as well, and observe what I'm talking about. Observe few important things there. So basically, this is nothing but your small bits of recordings and then voice overing a story on it. And the most difficult part of this is the most difficult part. Let me stop my screen share and share it again with volume so that every one of you can hear it as well. So share sound, and then I'm sharing my screen, and now I'm switching on the volume.
And after all that work, voila, the bag was ready. So thank you for watching this reel. Do tell me in the comment section below what should I make in my next class assignment. Thank you.
Hear it again.
Hi, I'm a leather design student at NIF Chennai, and this bag was my class assignment last semester. I started by making the pattern, then traced it onto the leather and carefully cut each piece. On top of the leather panels, I drew the design I wanted to quilt. After that, I layered the leather with foam and lining to add structure and softness. Once everything was in place, I stitched all the panels together step by step. And after all that work, voila, the bag was ready. So thank you for watching this reel.
Got it? Were you able to hear it? You were able to hear it, right? Now see what is happening here. To you, it will look like, wow, it was such a perfect reel. But this was made under 10 minutes. After having said everything, let me summarize everything is, the movie which you watch, the wow is created when everything comes together, which means the videos are coming together, the voiceover is coming together, a music is coming together. When everything comes together, it creates wow. If you don't believe me, watch a movie shooting when it's getting shot. Like when the movie is being shot, watch it. It's the most boring thing you will ever accomplish. Even though you have Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan's there, it is the more, you cannot sustain a movie being shot for more than half an hour. It is such a boring job. How many of you have seen a movie being recorded? Retakes, the charm is gone. There is no VFX, nothing. It's so dull. But on the screen, it's a wow. So see how it is done. Now what I'll be doing is, I will be sharing my phone screen with you all. So when it comes to phone sharing, folks, of course, it takes a lot of guts to share your phone screen. So if you see something or don't see something, it's my phone. It's my personal phone. Okay. So don't judge me on that. And even if you judge me, who cares? If you judge me, it's my phone. Okay, wait, I'm sharing, I'm joining. Wait, my phone is getting updated. Um, so wait a second. I have not opened my phone for quite some time, and then it is getting loaded. So I was basically at an event and I was recording few things, an exercise we did, and you will see how will I make a reel right now in front of you. And this will take only 10 to 15 minutes but I'm showing you, so it might take a little more time. Um, wow. Um, so I'm sharing my screen from the Zoom here, and do let me know if you are able to see my screen. Just give me a minute. By the time it is loading, I especially request all of you who are joining from Mumbai to not miss to not miss joining the boot camp in Mumbai. By the way, folks, it is getting loaded. I'm just sharing the link with you all. Later on, do give a check. VisualThinkingSchool.eu/bootcamp. It will be, I'm taking a lot of guarantee that it will be one of its kind, never done, forget India, but in the world as well. Never this kind of these kind of session plans have been done, which are so valuable. Okay, my name. So I'm entering my name in Zoom, Piyush phone. Meeting capacity has been reached. Oh God. Oh, what to do now? Okay. Somebody has left, leave meeting. Okay, okay. I never expected this, that I myself will not be allowed in the meeting. Okay, 1 second. Let me try. Oh God, there are 99 people. So this is my opportunity. I'm the lucky one. Oh yes, allow. Oh God, again there is 100. Oh shit. Piyush phone. Now nobody will leave because meeting capacity has been reached. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Shit. I can't even ask you, one of you, to leave. Uh, what to do? What to do? Any ideas? Any ideas? Dual share. What is that? Dual share. Wait, I'll keep trying. I'll keep. Sorry, folks. I didn't expect this. Um, Alicia is saying I will leave. Oh my God, Alicia, wait, wait. Join meeting. Join meeting from phone. If it's Android, use. Um, God. Trust me, I'm trying my best. Just give me a minute. Somebody's calling me at this point. I wanted to share my phone. What to do? Oh, join meeting. Join from your browser. Um, I have to be a little shameless, folks, and really request a couple of you to leave and then join again. I think we are just on the border of 100 and 101. Um, Somebody will leave as well because it's dinner time at most of the places. Okay, now, folks, please clap for those four sacrificers, 96 people now. See how cool this is. Like, has it happened any time in the history of webinars that a trainer has asked some people to leave? This meeting is being recorded, okay? I'm joining from phone. I'm joining from phone and 1 second. So now I'll be sharing the recording for sure. Where's the share button? Show, no. Allow participants to share screen. On phone, how do I share my screen? Why? God, something new happening. How do I share my screen from the phone? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Share button below. You need to be a co-host. So let me make myself a co-host. Okay. So Piyush phone. Make host maybe. Okay. So now host mode is not supported because I've joined